Jolly Green 1990 here with my review and final analysis of chapter One Piece 1069, titled All Things Are Brought into This World with Hope. When I did my initial reaction, there was a lot of translation errors and stuff that, after watching quite a few YouTubers, I decided I wanted to go back and kind of reevaluate things. My final score for this chapter, so I was due pacing, character, and the story. Starting with the pacing, out of 5 points. I don't count the cover page as part of it, so we have 1, 2, so we switch from Egghead with Luffy to Navy headquarters. 3, the Straw Hat crew are looking at what's going on, so I don't want to call it 4, but I still kind of feel it is, so let's call that 3, and then 4 when Sentomaru gets taken out. So 4 parts, honestly, not bad compared to the last few chapters. We've had a lot. Like there was one that had like 6 to 7. So pacing, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Decent. I love the pace. Honestly, I thought the chapter went rather fast. So to me, it was good. Character, there is a lot here. I would say Rob Lucci, aka Rob Guci, as the YouTuber King of Lightning calls him. I agree. I love Rob Lucci as a villain. Luffy with defending out Alice. Fleet Admiral, it's like a poor guy, discussing kind of, hey, we're treating Luffy as an emperor, we're not just go to war, and I like that. Vegapunk. So Luffy, Rob Lucci, Vegapunk, Sakazuki, Setomaru, Stussy and Kaku, and a little Jimbei. Just because with Luffy at his battle with the Rob Lucci, and then his discussion with Sentomaru, Rob Lucci for the fact that he's powered up, he's gotten awakened, which we see kind of the mist around him, which is beautiful. Suzuki, pretty much the fact that he's like, hey, we have to, kind of setting things up to try to deal with, if we're going to fight Luffy, we're going to send some people there. Sentomaru saying, hey, I'm going to trade to protect Vegapunk, explaining things, and then kind of using the heartfelt on Sentomaru. Kaku and Stussy kind of explaining Luffy's position, and they're like, hey, before we go in, we need to stop. Story. So I would give that solid, honestly, 5. And especially with the action. I love action. And this was good. There was war and action. So story. We had the bit how the fact of me the big thing. So going to the original page, I didn't catch this. YouTuber, someone who commented on Roger's Base, a YouTuber, mentioned that the ship, I'm not going to show you in this cover page, could be the ship that Frankie found when he was injured and built his body. That was big to me. Big. Blew my mind. I was like, wow, awesome, impressive. Story. So the fact that we have treating Luffy as an emperor, the stuff with Luffy's devil fruit, Luffy's status in the world, and then the control tower, essentially how the Seraphim are being controlled. So to me, 5 out of 5. This is a 15 out of 15 chapter. Probably the first one I've done. Love this chapter. We are on break next 2 weeks. I will be out of town, so I will do a live reaction. We also should be getting a Record of Ragnarok and a reincarnated slime. I will not have my Stasi shirts with me, sadly. I will bring the dog green. So I will be doing that. If you don't agree with my assessments, if you caught anything that I did not catch, please let me know. This was a good chapter for Rob Lucci, aka Rob Guci. Loved his comeback. I know a lot of people are going to comment, is Rob Lucci as powerful as Kyle? No. No. I loved the fight though, because Luffy is kind of, in my opinion, trolling Rob Lucci. I think in the next chapter, the fact that Cinnamar got Shigon, he will take this seriously. I do think Rob Lucci is slightly more powerful than the First Division. A lot of people kind of had YouTubers I watch, especially BDA, a lot kind of broke down the level. So you got Luffy, and then looking who's on it. Hey, you have, my opinion, I agree, Zoro, Rob Lucci, Sanji, Jinbei, because my initial stance, even with the big players around the world, the big three, Luffy, Law, Kid, you have Luffy, Law, Kid, and Zoro very close. And then now we have Rob Lucci. And then we have Sanji, Jinbei, Robin, Frankie. Usopp's going to be above Frankie eventually, in my opinion. Usopp, Brooke, Nami, Chopper. So, I was very excited to see Rob Lucci return. I thought this was a wonderful battle. I'm looking forward to more, especially since Luffy's had time to characterize and fill out the Gear 5. I want to see more, not just what he showed in Kaido. And I like the idea that the devil fruits are the dream fruits. So let me know your thoughts. You caught somebody didn't like the video if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't like it. If you didn't like it, leave a comment why. That's my one thing I ask. And then if you'd like me to see react to anything else, Jaw Great 1990 saying out by YouTube.